So, due to this federal shutdown, there's a lot of staffers that aren't in the White House right now.
Really?
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
A lot of cleaning people aren't in the White House right now. And a lot of cooks and chefs who prepare the meals are not in the White House right now.
So wait, what's Trump eating?
Clemson Tigers got to visit the White House a few days ago, over the weekend, because they were celebrating the national championship win over Crimson Tide. Roll Tide! I can't believe Clemson Tigers beat them. That surprised the shit out of me. Someone sent him his honorary black card. I've got plenty of those. Believe me, I've got trophies all over the house. If you want to, I mean, we could go through a pictorial viewing of my Facebook pictures if you want. I've got plenty. I think that he means he gets an honorary degree in African American study from Howard.
I think she meant Harvard, but.
Or Howard. Howard's a good black university. I know that. Ooh, how many cracker-ass crackers know that shit? Mom said respect comes without color, always transparent. Yeah, and I am pretty transparent. I'm as pasty as it gets. So, on Monday, the Clemson Tigers football team took part in a White House visit to celebrate its national championship win over the Alabama Crimson Tide. While some might have expected a fine steak dinner, now mind you, we'll just go through the pictures. They were still expected to wear their suits and ties, like any other team would. While some might have expected a fine steak dinner, President Donald Trump announced on Monday morning that the team would be greeted with a wide-ranging buffet of fast food options. I think we're going to serve McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King with some pizza, Trump told reporters outside the White House. I really mean it. It'll be interesting. Now, I don't know if you can see this picture or not, but this is literally a picture of Trump. And these are Wendy's burgers.
I can see it in them Big Macs and a fucking.
Those are Big Macs. Absolutely. Those are the salads. Howard is not the same as Harvard. Absolutely not. No. But I'll take an honorary degree from Howard too.
Oh,
I'm okay with that.
Most definitely.
So to carry on, Trump made good on his promise, displaying a sea of burgers for the players to indulge in later that night. So I had a choice, Trump told the team during dinner. Do we have no food for you because we have a shutdown? Or do we give you some little quick salads that the First Lady will make?
Is that like a sexual joke? Or
now,
is like a toss-up
this is
joke?
where I want to say, what the fuck is wrong with you? Nobody is going to believe that Melania Trump is going to make some quick little salads for an entire football team. Not a chance in hell. So then he continues to say, I said you guys are into the salads, Trump added. The president wanted to host a fun event to celebrate the college football national championship Clemson Tigers. The White House press secretary, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, said in a statement, the White House, which has reduced staff during the partial government shutdown, blamed Democratic lawmakers for the impasse, said Trump was providing the meal at his own expense.
So he spent all of like $100 Big Macs.
You know, have you bought any fast food recently? I mean, to get that much fast food, I'm sure it wasn't cheap. Yeah, it wasn't cheap. Jenny said he could have given a nicer meal. Those players will remember this. You know what? Every player is going to remember this. This is going to be remembered by college football players, by major football players, by not just football, any sports athletes. This is going to be the joke of the White House in athletics for years to come.
For sure. The fact that you can cater a meal like this and pay out of pocket, like why wouldn't you get an actual good catered, even if you were low end, something like a Chipotle or something, that still leaps and bounds better than.
Tell me Trump doesn't have cooks at many of his hotels. Couldn't he bring somebody in to prepare the meal?
I mean, that might be exorbitant, cost-wise, to like fly somebody in from one of his properties. I don't know.
What do you think it costs for him to have some foreign official go down and golf with him in Mar-a-Lago? See? So bring in one of your cooks from one of your hotels or whatever properties you have and put something together, for crying out loud.
No, I agree. I think it's pretty
Undead Unicorn said I could have seen Obama doing something like that. I doubt it.
He would have got chicken. Come on, let's be real.
He would have been fried.
Popeyes or something.
In all fairness, I feel like Obama did the same thing. People would looked at it into a brighter light. I wouldn't have. If Obama would have done the same thing, I would have been like, no. What is wrong with you? I totally would have. The mom said, Trump DC hotel is a block away. His staff there could have fed the Crimson students. Why not?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Trump Hotel has a block away from the White House? Or Trump Properties has a hotel a block away from the White House?
Didn't Obama shut down the government? But it wasn't like he shut it down.
It was a partial.
It was a partial shutdown, and it was like actually had some good reasons. I can't remember exactly what it was for. But it was only a partial.
I didn't realize we were still on. That's great. So, I'm going to finish this article before we get into that. The White House, which has reduced staff during the partial government shutdown, blamed Democratic lawmakers for the impasse, as that Trump was providing the meal at his own expense. Because the Democrats refused to negotiate on border security, much of the residents' staff at the White House is furloughed, so the president is personally paying for the event to be catered with some of everyone's favorite fast foods, the White House said. The shutdown began December 22nd when congressional Democrats refused Trump's demand that any spending legislation must provide billions of dollars for a wall on the U.S.-Mexico border. Democrats and some Republicans oppose paying for a border wall. The impasse has prompted what is now the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. About 300 burgers were set out for the players to eat, according to the White House pool reports. Pictured from the event show the wide assortment of fast food items. Trying to blow this up. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Now, I'm looking at this. What the fuck are these, dude? Oh, maybe they're croutons. Chicken nuggets don't come in plastic bags. See, there's the fillet of fish right there. And those are quarter pounders. Those are also quarter pounders. Where's the Big Macs, motherfucker? You can't even, you're gonna go get like a buffet of fast food burgers and shits, but not even Big Macs, bro. Jenny said he didn't even have warmers. What the fuck? That's true. Although it's fast food, you can leave it in the bag for a couple hours. And he did have Big Macs? All right. If he had got proper catering service, it would have cost a lot more. That is true, but let's be real. If you're going to force the Clemson Tigers to still wear their suits and ties to a White House dinner, feed them a proper dinner. I mean,
how shameful. In your nice house, expensive suit and tie, eating a $5 hamburger.
Right, and that's my point. Like, I wouldn't, you know what? The fact that he fed him fast food really isn't that big of a deal to me. It's just, first of all, blaming it on the Democratic Party when you're the one that decided to shut down the government, throwing a temper tantrum. I don't care what the reason is. But let's look at this. All right, this is a disgrace to me. See what's going on here?
Yeah.
There's the Clemson Tigers who won the national championship and beat Roll Tide, for crying out loud. Roll Tide. Undead said he did have Big Macs. The food had to be totally cold. Yuck. Mom, come on. We've all eaten fast food that was a few hours old. Let's be real. I saw a photo. My friend sent me a photo. He did get Big Macs. Oh, snap. I didn't realize the no confidence vote I spoke up earlier was today, and it literally just ended. So the no confidence vote just ended within the last few minutes. I don't think it's the idea of eating fast food per se, but its exact circumstance. When as America, we can do so much better. Absolutely. Especially if you're Trump. You brag about how successful your businesses are, but this is what you're going to stoop to try to prove your point that the Democrats are bad people? Give me a fucking break. Give me a break.
Good morning, YouTube, or afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Good news, we're doing a weekly giveaway on our YouTube channel for Amazon gift cards. All you gotta do to enter is like the video, give us a subscribe, and comment below. The more comments you give us on the weekly videos for that week, we go Monday through Sunday, the more chances you have being entered, basically. So I'm going to go through whatever the most creative content is as far as your comments go, and I'll pick a winner, and I'll send you a gift card. It's pretty simple. Free money. Who likes free money? I know I do. Subscribe. Have a good day.